you want a night bus, write to me and we'll get on the case. Is there going to be a metro? No.
Thank you.
I'll try and answer that. There is obviously a planning process. We have a planning and environment committee. Anybody who wants to make development in the borough, be it Tesco's, Asda or anybody, they will have to assess their scheme against a number of policy tests, and the Planning and Environment Committee, as a properly constituted democratic committee of the council, is entitled to consider the plan application and assess whether the scheme is acceptable or not against the council's policies. It can reject or it can approve a scheme. There is no inevitability of a development proposal getting planning permission. The one thing I would say in terms of the process, any time that a planning committee rejects a planning application, the system in this country allows the right of appeal to the Secretary of State. And I think David Howard has mentioned, I think Councillor Coleman mentioned, that we have had public inquiries where the council has refused permission for developments and had to defend its decision with often the help of local communities against developers who want to challenge that refusal. So there is a complicated process, and the council is here to try and assist anybody who wants any advice on that.
Last question.
The microphone, we won't be able to hear me. Just a few points that's been raised there. Firstly, on timescale, we'll be looking to come back to you in May with more detailed proposals of what we're looking at. We hope to be able to put an application in around the end of the summer. And obviously, that's dependent on how those designs progress. In terms of climate change, there's some interesting points raised there. As a company,
how long is your proposed plan?
In terms of the timescale. The planning procedure is always difficult to judge how long that's going to take. Well, we would hope to put in an application at the end of the summer. Now, how long that will take to determine, I couldn't give you an answer on that at the moment. Okay, in terms of climate change, as a company, we're extremely aware that climate change is a big issue at the moment. And we're making sure that we're making a large investment to mitigate the impact that we're having. We have a target by 2020 as a company to reduce the amount of energy we're using by 50%. Now that means that the more stores we're bringing forward, we expect higher standards of environmental technology. So you will be looking at things like combined heat and power, solar power, wind turbines if possible, various heat and heat recycling within the store, and also water recycling amongst many other initiatives. In terms of local food that was also mentioned, we know that our customers, who are our harshest critics, want to buy more and more local food, and it's something that we're developing as a company. Over the past year, we've opened 8 local sourcing offices around the UK, which look in particular at sourcing those local products so that we can get them into store, not only because it's more sustainable, but also because it's what our customers are looking for. As another key, just to reiterate really, and first would say thank you to everyone who's come tonight. It's very useful for us to hear your views, and we believe it will help us to draw up the application. I'd urge everyone to reserve judgment on the actual application until we've brought a planning application forward. This is very much work in progress, and to take a view on our application at this stage would be slightly premature. I'd also like to urge everyone to continue engaging with us. We're here to listen. I'll certainly be available at the end if anyone wants to talk to me. My details are widely available, I think through the new Barnet Community Association, and it can be reached at Tesco as well. But keep on engaging with the development team. We look forward to seeing you all in May. The stories at the moment, the designs aren't that far progressed, so we don't know how many stories we're looking at. We would hope that in May we'll be able to give you a better idea of that.
And on the way out you will find there's some orange buckets. Drop your form in the bucket and we will collect them and let you know what. We won't put names, addresses, email, telephone numbers on the public part of the website. It will be confidential only to the web administrator, and and we won't sell it to anybody else, Tesco's for insurance or anything. Please let us know whether you're willing to be involved. Thank you for coming tonight. Had you stayed at home all evening, you would have learned from the television 10 things you didn't know about volcanoes. There is an 11th item that both Asda and Tesco would be well advised to consider. They lit blue touch paper on a volcano in Barnet, and they could get burnt in the molten lava of Wiggam. On the sound. If you're interested in Councillor's surgery, you are in the centre on Saturday morning. Councillor will be there to answer any more questions as far as they can. And don't forget to put the slips in the bucket. Thank you to all the speakers for coming. And thank you to you, the community. So what's that? We haven't got a meeting set because we don't want to know what's coming out of tonight, to know how to structure it. We haven't got a date yet. But as I say, if you go on the website, we will put the information on there. So thank you for coming. You, the community, have said what you want or don't want. That is absolutely brilliant, and there were nearly 300 of you because we had 250 chairs out, and a load of people standing. So well done to you all. Thank you for coming. If you've got any questions,